happen for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I'm your host, Anthony Lopez, or co-host Modified Frankie. And here on Modify Your Life, we talk about
modifying your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually.
Let's go. How you been?
Good.
It's been a long time since we shot a podcast.
It's been a minute or so.
We're Joe Rogan it right now. Jay's got us working.
She has us on a schedule. She said he's going out, he's getting surgery, so I need my stuff.
That's a good topic. Surgeries. Getting prepared for it. We make content about it.
Do you want to do that one right now?
No. I think this is very important.
Okay.
I know this is very important.
Okay.
Because we fall victim to this stuff. All the time. Busy. And I heard something, and it really pissed me off.
You read it.
I read something.
Reading.
I'm reading. I'm a reader, people. Give me my roses in the comments. Give me.
Oh, that were joking.
Why gotta throw dig like that?
I don't know. Could have been records.
Yeah, these are now my shorts, and my brother stole my other ones. When I heard this, it bothered me.
Okay.
Right. And I've said analogies like this before, but it hurts when someone else says something.
It stung a little bit?
It stung a lot.
A lot of it.
He said, yeah, busyness. We're all busy. Like even a hamster in a hamster wheel is busy. It moves all day. It works. It drains its energy, but yet it goes nowhere.
All right.
And I'm like, fuck. How many days have I went to sleep tired and haven't done shit?
Oh, more than I could count.
Right?
Low-key.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, okay, why did that sting so bad? Right?
Because it applied.
Why? Because it applied, right? I'm like, okay, well, how can I learn from this? And how can I teach this? And how can I share this, right? And I was like, I'm a coach. Mm-hmm. I deal with people that are busy all day but don't accomplish anything. And now what I mean by anything is not anything. I'm talking about the things that they were supposed to get done. Mm-hmm. But they are busy, right? But what are you investing your time into, right? Scrolling. Mm-hmm. Now, if you wake up in the morning, and for instance, I get in trouble from doom scrolling too, people. But for instance, this. If I wake up in the morning, I go to my Instagram, and we both, me and Modified Frankie both follow, I think it's called Quotes for God or Dear God or something like that. Yeah. And they have a quote every single morning when I wake up. They usually have a quote up. I'll read that.
I do.
And then I shut my phone. And then I open up, then I open up my Audible, and I start reading my book, my Audible book, my,
Buy Back Your Time.
Buy Back Your Time. Thank you. Pray for it. Audible. So I do those things. Close my phone. That's a good morning. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm filling my time with things that are pouring into me so I could get ready for my Zoom calls or meetings, whatever I have to do to pour into other people, correct? Mm-hmm. Or start a business, or not start a business, to maintain my business, grow, whatever. But I could also be busy by waking up, hitting the snooze button, doom scrolling, getting in the shower last minute, being in a rush. I was also busy.
And now I'm late.
And now, well, now I'm in late, so you're on time, but you still got nothing done to get. And I got straight into Zoom calls. I wasn't prepared. I'm still a little foggy because I woke up late. Didn't have my moment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, how many of us are busy out there, but not accomplishing anything? Because we're busy. We were busy at 400, 500, 600 pounds. Yeah. Think about it. We were busy.
We were.
Have you not had the same complaint about you being busy or you not having time since we've been dating? Uh-huh. Whether it be family events, cooking, tacos, we're running late because we weren't punctual. Like things like that. Like we've always been busy.
Yeah.
But we weren't accomplishing things. We were busy doing the wrong things.
We're scraping by for the day just to be able to be considered mediocre.
And I find that to be crazy. Mm-hmm. But we don't know it. Like, so give yourself grace, give yourself love. Like, maybe you're not aware of this, but this podcast is for you. Maybe this podcast is what you needed to listen to today. Mm-hmm. Because we're busy.
And it's valid. You are busy.
But there's people that are busy doing nothing. You know?
Nothing of value.
It's nothing of value. And like, something I've learned is like, I've got to live 3, maybe even 4 versions of myself. And this is the best one. Thus far. You're right. That's why what'd you say on the last podcast? Right now I'm the old version of myself, right?
For the future.
So I love all the versions of myself. Mm-hmm. I got to be morbidly obese.
They all served a purpose.
Got to go to raves and take drugs, drink Four Locos.
Got to be a DJ.
Nos ballones. Got to be a DJ. Got to be mediocre. Got to be
what is it called? The RC track god.
Yeah, like there's so many different versions of what it was, but like the one that like fills my time with things that bring value to me, this one's cool. Like this one feels good.
And it pours into other people automatically.
Yeah, that's what we do for a living. What about you?
What about me? Ask me.
What about you? Like, what are your do you feel good? Or is this version of yourself the one that you aspired to be? Is this a new version of yourself that you never thought you would be? Like,
oh, I always wanted it. But then when you say you wanted it, did I work on it? No. So did you want it? No. But yeah. I always wanted to be where I'm at right now. But even now I want something else. But I always wanted it, but I always thought of like, it'd be nice.
One day.
No, it'd be nice.
Oh, so I'm not capable of that.
Yeah.
But
like
it would
the
be
cards
nice.
I was dealt make it impossible for me. It would have been nice. I could have done that. Oh, if this didn't happen to me, I would have been able to do that. But guess what? All of this shit did happen to me and I'm still here.
Were you busy back then?
Yes. Busy on
now?
Things that mean nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say they mean nothing, but they were not busy doing things you wanted to do.
Facts.
Right? Like, we can't say nothing because we just had a podcast where we said our old version of ourselves created who we are today. But we had to see where the time was getting poured into, right? Mm-hmm. Because before we were, every weekend we're doing car things, and now we're doing activities with clients.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're still busy, if not even more busier, but it's more efficient, and we're actually doing things that are busy that are going to actually help us grow.
I couldn't keep up with Frankie now back then. Even taking weight out of the equation, because I don't want to always, even though everything relates to weight, I don't want this to be about it. Mm-hmm. Like, I would not be able to keep up with Frankie today, even a year ago.
You want to know something that you told me, and even though I knew I had no right to think this way because of my size and I haven't really accomplished anything at the time, but really kind of made me second guess if I was going to stay with you for long term or not. Is that one time I forgot what it was, like YouTube or something like that, or I forgot what it was, and I asked you for help, or I forgot what it was, and you're like, when I get off of work, I'm done working. I don't want to have to do this. I want to, I'm off the clock, so therefore I'm done working, and that's just how it is. I don't want to do any of that. Mm-hmm. I'm done working.
I don't even remember that conversation.
Yeah, it was in Santa Ana. I forgot what it was. I'm not sure if you're maybe helping me with YouTube or maybe commenting back to people who are leaving comments. I got a decent amount of comments on my old videos. But it was something of that nature. And I was like, that sounded lazy, but I don't think I could have said anything to you. Because
you're asking me to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know what I feel like it was work, though. So I'm trying to think what it was.
Okay.
I had to be something, but I was like, is that the type of person I want in my life? Which is very weird because I was probably like 550 pounds at the time.
Because the new...
But I knew I was...
Because the future self was like, hey, like...
But I can't remember what it was, but that happened. That 100% happened. It was in the Santa Ana house. I was sitting on the couch because we had an L-shaped couch from Moreno Valley place, furniture. And I said that, and I really like looked at you, like felt like a certain way about that response.
Okay.
But that's obviously not you today.
Yeah.
Right? But that's like your mentality. That was your mentality. Mm-hmm. Right? And my mentality, I think, was like, well, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to drive Uber. I'm going to have 2 jobs. And then we're going to go out and make sure I have that $350 to buy a bottle at downtown Fullerton or go hang out with my friends. Because I was going every single weekend. Remember that? Every single weekend I'll go to...
you would start going out Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
And then Sundays were for fam.
True. But I was busy, right?
So busy.
So busy.
Yeah.
And broke. It's just, and like when you start diving deep into what you've been busy on the last couple of years, you kind of think like...
It's a little embarrassing sometimes.
Was I really busy? Like a busy person in 6 months is going to show you what they created.
Or was I chilling actively?
Yeah, like, well, you're... That's wild to be. What are you doing? I'm gonna start telling you that when I walk in the room and you're like not doing them. Are you chilling actively?
Hey, it's a vibe.
You doing standstill cardio? I'm doing mental work. I'm working on my mental.
Hey,
I'm working on
it's on
myself
a
mental.
treadmill
It's
right
on a
now.
treadmill. I'm thinking that I'm on a treadmill right now. That's actually funny. That was funny. That was pretty funny. That was good. Are you working?
Thinking
Was that
no, are you
thinking?
thinking
You
actively?
thinking actively? Are you moving actively?
Not
Are you
thinking
sitting actively? That's actually that's funny. We need another shirt. But it's true though. We do sit actively. We do lazy things actively.
Yeah.
And like, it does suck because you have to like kind of call yourself out. But I really feel to this day, the best thing I did was call myself out. And I know I could be I know I'm a lot.
No one else could do it for you.
No. No, not you. Hell no. You told me about my weight. How dare you?
I don't think I did, huh?
A couple times you tried it, but it didn't really work when you had a gut. And no butt. Don't look at mine. I don't got a gut. Look at, ain't nothing there, homie. Flat, skinny, abs. You seen it? Abs after eating Del Taco. Don't judge me.
Continue.
I'm just saying, we're busy, and I
think
think the best thing we did. I've been busy thinking
we're
actively.
chilling actively. Yeah.
The best thing that we did, I think, well, the best thing I did, and then built it into our relationship, or our household, is I think being honest. I really do, because like before I was unrealistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Why you say it like that?
Really?
Why you say it like that? Why you say it like that?
You just got offended.
No, you said it like you didn't even think about it.
Dude, you're crazy.
I don't like this podcast anymore.
Okay, sorry. Anyways, continue.
Why did you say it so fast? Unrealistic. Let me call myself out.
Because, baby, you're fucking superhuman.
No, I'm telling you.
Don't we all say that?
No, I know, but like unrealistic. But unrealistic at setting your goals high. I don't think it's unrealistic. But like I was unrealistic at how we could pay off the bills or what we could like how much money I made. Right, that was like the biggest thing.
How are we gonna pay off all this debt in the fastest way possible by not paying more than minimums?
We're busy.
We're chilling actively.
We're chilling actively.
Yeah.
But once I started becoming honest with myself and like I spoke the truth to myself, like not about other people, like, well, yeah, that person's getting fat. Oh, well, that person's broke. Like, no, like I'm calling myself out, right? Don't like people listen, like, don't be speaking honest to other people. Just be honest to your damn self, right? But it's like once I started being honest, I think that was a big change in our in myself. You didn't like it, but
No, because sometimes you would call me out and I wasn't ready.
yeah, you would get But what do you think about it now, though? Because the reason why we do good on this podcast is because we come from two different mindsets, and we both met at this road, and now we're both on the road, right? But I'm over here, you're over here.
Yeah,
I had
we're
confidence in
completely
myself.
opposite, but we're still twinning them.
Yeah. So it's like how was that? Like when you started telling yourself the truth.
Oh, I was pissed. I don't like that. I've learned to just.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What?
The Anaheim conversation when I told you get your shit together or we're done. I didn't say it that way, right? Which sounds better. All right, it's a good clip for Instagram.
Clip it.
But is that when you had to be honest with yourself?
Started to, but it didn't continue it.
So you still lied to yourself after I had that? We had that conversation?
Well, yeah, because a few podcasts ago, we had talked about it and how I told you that I went through all of the reasons why. Or like, how
You're
dare
right,
he,
you're
because
right.
blah, blah, blah. Or, but then this, but then
What
that.
about- okay.
Because I needed to find an excuse to not blame myself.
Okay, well, what about when you started being honest then? What did that look like?
It was painful. It was very painful because you have to hold up that mirror and you're not liking what you're saying, but you're forcing yourself to look at it anyway. Because if you're forced to look at it, you're forced to either say, fuck it, I give up, or, okay, now I have to change it. Just how you had your moment where you said either I change or I'm out of here
Yeah.
with your own life.
Yeah. Okay, so it's same. It's the same.
Yeah.
We all go through the same stuff. We just don't talk about it
the
openly,
packaging
right?
is different.
Yeah, exactly, right. It's all a piece of shit in the package. It's just, you got open. We have different boxes. Yeah, it hurt. I felt, I know I wasn't alone, right? And everyone out there going through this stuff is not alone. But we do feel like it. And I can't speak for a woman, but for a man, I felt like a loser. And rest in peace, but I low-key felt, even though I know my life wasn't like his, I felt like my dad. I felt like my family thought I was a loser. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I brought nothing of value to my last name, and I couldn't understand, I couldn't comprehend why you're still with me. When I started to be honest with myself, because I didn't see
you
the
just
good.
saw everything
No,
bad.
I could. There comes a time in your life where you can't see the good parts. You need to focus on what you need to fix.
I was there too.
Right? Like, no, like you, and not like a long period of time, but there comes a time in your life where you need to focus on where you're fucking up at and stop making your life look like it's perfect. Right? Get off of Instagram. And when I mean like get off of Instagram, like get off of talking about your life like it's an Instagram post.
Yeah.
And talk about your life for what it is.
Yeah, stop living the highlight reel.
Exactly, right? So I couldn't see it at that time. I had to really dive deep into it. I wasn't happy. No one wants to be fat, especially as fat as I was. I love that person. I dab that person up every single day. I think about that guy, but that's not where I want it to be. That's what I accepted.
Question, I want to interrupt you. You've always been a fun guy. You always like being around people and everything, but do you feel like you were also maybe coping and by going out so much back then?
100%. Well, think about it. If I was going out, I didn't have to go to the gym.
You're busy. You're keeping yourself busy.
Yeah. Well, also too, look at the people I hung out with. I love them.
Yeah.
Right? All of them are part of my story, and I've only had like really one
Good
falling
hearts.
out the last 5 years. That's it. Other than that, I love them. All those people I went, Seth, Alec, Les is still my boy. That's my dog. But
Jalen, his boy.
Jalen, his boyfriend, Rad Rob, like he's still that's my dog too. But like all those people are still around. Like we didn't like, I'm too good for you guys. But like I love all them I was doing. But it's like I think about this. When Grandpa passed away and I started working myself, I didn't touch that Camaro. And it's not because Grandpa had nothing to do with that Camaro.
Or the RC
my grandpa
cars.
didn't help me build it. My grandpa didn't invest into it. My grandpa
He helped you wash it.
He helped me wash it a couple times, but it wasn't like that was like
your thing with him.
It was my thing with him. So if I really loved that car and working on it, why didn't I touch it after he passed away? Because I didn't have time. And if you really love something, you're gonna always make time for that thing.
Yeah.
I didn't drive it even when I had the opportunity to drive. I made enough money to go get the tags and all that stuff. I mean, we sold it now, but you get what I'm saying? Like I didn't because it wasn't really me. I feel like it was a coping mechanism. So yeah, I've 100% done things to cope. I did not want people to see Anthony Lopez as
what you felt like.
What I felt like. I wanted them to see me as a cool guy in a Camaro.
Cool guy doing RC stuff. Cool guy going to the club.
Yeah, so
cool guy going to the rave.
Yeah, so we do these things to cope, but we're not really being who we want to be. We're being what other people want us to be, or we're doing the things that other people maybe want us to see, so they like us a little bit more. So we all do things to cope. Every single one of us listening to this podcast do things to cope with things certain ways. And think about it. You could do something to cope positive, go to the gym, track your food, turn the negative into a positive, or you could do things to cope the wrong way. Go to a party, drink, do drugs, drink all,
So
whatever.
doing all of those things made you too busy to go to the gym.
Yeah, I lived a busy lifestyle. I was always busy. I was always full of shit. And being honest with myself now, I know I could be a lot, and I know I did have to change, not what you say is how you say it, especially being a coach. But we have to be honest with ourselves. We need to really break down and figure out where is the root of this problem. And we have to start.
You're a dissector.
Yeah, I have to. I do. I really do dissect things. And I really want to become better. Like I want to become better. I do. Like, and I'm being selfish. I'm talking about myself a lot of this podcast, and I've been working on myself, talking to people, not about myself. But I think this conversation is, we do have a story to share, and we overcame a lot of things, and sometimes we do have to talk about ourselves.
Sometimes it's your time to shine.
Right? But I want to become better. So in order for me and how my brain works, being dyslexic, ADHD, whatever the hell I am, fucking OCD, I need to dissect a problem. So if someone came up to me and said, Anthony, I don't like you, and walked away, I will go crazy. But the reason why I'll go crazy is because I need to know why. What if it's something I could fix? What if it's something I didn't want to fix? What if it's something I didn't care to fix? What if it was something I didn't even know I had a problem and now I get to fix it because someone told me? So I need the full picture, and that's just how my brain works. Like I said, I'm a dissector. I need to know. If you tell me, hey, lately you've been X, Y, and Z, you better give me X, Y, and Z examples. Because then I'm gonna think you're just being mean. Like I think like you're just making it up.
Prepare for my argument.
You have to prepare with it because I need to know. Because how many times have you said things and I'm like, oh damn, I'm sorry. Like I said it, I meant it, but I didn't have to go that way.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I messed up. Like, and I'll admit when I mess up. Like, I'm not. Was it macho where I can't admit my wrongs? I've fucked up a lot of times, right? And I apologize every single time I have. Not every single time I have, but now I am. The new version of myself does. But I think I don't think I know. It's because I stay honest. Right? Like no one wants to believe that I took off a year or two. It's impossible, but I did. I know what I'm capable to my standard, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know, and before I ask you about your standard, like you and the honesty and you know stuff like that, I want to share something, and it's not just me who does this. I have a client.
Okay.
Lost 1.5 pounds, and they're like, yeah, you know, I'm not happy
For the week?
Yeah, for the week. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a month. That's the whole. I think that's a tough program right there.
The weight loss journey is 1.5.
Yeah. For the year. I'm not happy though. I'm like, whoa. Give yourself grace. And like, no. Like, well, I want to explain, coach. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll shut up. And they told me why they weren't happy. They knew they could have did better. They broke down what they could do better, right? And then they said, even though I lost the weight, I pretty much starved myself through the weekend because I knew I messed up for the week.
Were you proud?
And I was like, I was super proud.
That's cool.
I was like, that's accountability because as a coach, I didn't see the mess up. They tracked everything was there.
So I was like, you gave me the result.
You gave me the result, and I'm like, cool. And you gave me the homework. You gave me the homework and the answers.
You gave me the homework and you showed your work.
You showed your work. Yeah. I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, you know what? That's so cool that you did that. I was like, because that's something I would do. Like, there's times where I do something and I'm like, oh, that was luck. There's no such thing as luck. No, sometimes I just have an ink. Like when I think about a video, I'm like, hold on, I'm just work on this real quick. I have this video stuck in my head. I do it and they go viral.
He's gone.
Gone. And just I'm locked in and it goes viral, right? And I'm like, I just like my brain, like something, you know, God put his hand on my shoulder and said, make this video. And I did it. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I do, there is luck involved with it. You have to work hard to get yourself in the boat to have a little luck, but sometimes there's a little luck in the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard work to get to there, but once you start, you know, I just want to say that. Oh, well, you're just lucky. No, there's no luck.
Yeah.
It's not just luck. It's a mixture of hard work and good work ethics and, you know, but if I didn't work hard enough to put me in the room, then maybe I wouldn't be lucky enough for that person to talk to me and that person next to me become an investor to me. Make sense? So is it luck or would I get myself in that room? Right?
Did you work for it in other ways and still landed you there?
So how dope is that? That the client lost weight and wasn't happy and they told me the truth. I'm like, hey, let's not starve ourselves for the weekend because we messed up. But I admire you so much for being honest to yourself. And that's what honesty does. That is a stand-up person. Like that is a person of character.
I think it's cool because she also said, well, fuck it, I'm still going to get the mission done. I'm still doing it.
As a coach, I mean, as a not coach, as someone that like shut up and work, fucking hell yeah. But as a coach, we don't want to starve ourselves. We need
for
to,
sure. But to me, I'm just thinking about we're all
Action
kind of a
consequence.
version of each other, right? When we're like dealing with stuff like this. So like in my brain, I'm thinking, heck yeah. Because if it would have been me in the process of the beginning of losing, I would have been like, oh, well, I'm going to start on Monday because, you know, I already shit the bed. But she's like, oh, damn, I shit the bed. Oh, well. Got to clean up those sheets.
We got to clean sheets. You know what? It's dope. I think I told her, she was like, hey, off the record, that's badass. She didn't starve herself.
Like,
She's
but I'm your coach,
But
so
as her
don't do
coach,
that.
I was like, don't do that. We don't want to eating disorder, but I'm proud of you, right?
Yeah.
And you have to get those.
It was more because of this, not because
it was, yeah. Well, think about it.
Because she had to be mentally tough to also go against her old self.
In her intuition, her habits, right? But also think about this. Water fast is stupid. Yeah. But it takes a lot of discipline. So as much as you, as a coach, it takes a lot of work to just go for it. Now it's dumb because it's not going to be long lasting. But fuck, 3 days with just water. Shout out to you. Like some people can't even go 3 hours with just.
Wait, so she fasted?
No, she didn't fast. I'm just talking about it. Like,
okay.
Yes, it's dumb for long term results, but like think about the mindset you had, but to say no to food.
Hey, you're strong then.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like as a coach, that's horrible. But as like someone who like gets like
It's a no matter what.
So, like a no matter what mentality is like, it's
You're
so
just
dope.
like, hey, on the side, hey, girl.
Good job.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how I look at it. Like, and then like, what's your thoughts like with, what's your thoughts on it? Like, what, like, do you think the best thing you did for yourself is start being honest? Because that was a tough conversation that we had.
Yeah. But that's not the toughest conversation I've ever had. If people would think the toughest conversations I've ever had are with myself.
Oh, philosopher.
It's like this.
But what does it look like? I'm just
ugly.
learning this about you now. I don't know if you even talk to yourself. I thought I was the only person to talk to myself.
Mi amor, you know how like I say like you're crazy and like you're too much, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest thing that attracts me. Don't look at that. The biggest thing
It
that
did so
attracts
good for
me
so long.
to you
Yeah.
is your brain, because our brains are kind of similar. They just operate a little different. So to me, I need all of the information because I need to make sense of why something is. Kind of like, why is water wet, right?
On today's episode of Why Water is Wet.
So the conversations that I have with myself gone real ugly.
Break it down. Stop. I'm noticing the last podcast and this podcast, you're talking on surface level.
Surface level.
We got to look past that. Because like, because I was trying to figure out, like, last podcast we shot, I'm like, why am I talking so much? But you kept answering on surface level. Like, you got to.
Maybe I probably wasn't ready to unload on that yet. I'm sure I will get to that point with whatever it was. I don't even remember the conversation. But I'll tell you what I am comfortable sharing on camera. So there's been conversations that I had, and recently there's been a lot of conversation on the podcast of like when we've broken up and stuff, right? But taking the accountability, because I've had these conversations with myself, like there's certain things that I haven't liked in my life, right? Where I'm like saving now, and I'm be like, okay, I don't like this, but why? And also like, what am I doing to contribute to this? Because you can't always be the fucking victim. Like, do certain circumstances suck for me? Like, oh, the cards I was dealt, whatever. Yes. But you're not the victim, because, oh, well, keep fucking going. Just like I told you with, like, our inquiry calls, like, I used to be so scared because I'm just like, oh, because the whole thing about that I told you about my aunt, right? Like, it gives me, like, a sort of stage fright.
That was crazy.
So,
then
you naturally cater to, like, if I do a call, for an inquiry call for someone that wants to join the program, you know that I can't do that in front of you.
Yeah.
I can't do that in front of anyone.
You
So
can, but
you
you're
even
not there
told
yet.
me, hey, you have 2 calls coming up and we're in the car together. You're like, I'll just handle them for you. And, like, I'm just like, oh, thank God. But then, I was doing a call, and this might sound, like, dumb to someone who doesn't have, like, this, like, weird fear or whatever. I just, like, I got on the phone, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm, like, tripping over my words, right? Because I knew you were in the other room, and then you walk in, and then I'm just like, right? And it's like, I'm just like, oh, well, girl, keep fucking going. It's not like you don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, like, yeah, it fucking sucks. I should not have, like, my aunt should not have said that shit to me. It shouldn't, but I was like, but it happened. Oh, well, like, I can't just let it be. And I'm like, oh, now I can never do this because of this. Like, take the accountability. Like, you're not a victim. Like, it happened. Oh, well, you're an adult now. And,
Get out there.
And just, what I want to do in life requires me to let that shit go. So I take it upon myself. Like, did it suck for me to have these feelings because of what someone else did? Yeah. But, oh, well, just fucking keep going.
I like that.
Those are the ugly conversations that I have with myself. But I do honor, like, yes, like, it's valid why you feel how you feel.
Yeah.
But, oh, fucking well, let's go.
Yeah. 100% your feelings are valid. It's okay to be sad, hurt, upset, mad, but your actions aren't valid.
No.
If they're not going towards the direction you should be going or want to be
Because
going, right?
then I would be, like, still in a position of how I told you before. Oh, that would have been nice. Oh, that would be nice. And then, like, that version of me is within my reach. As long as I don't let old shit hold me back. Or the mind frame of like being limited of, oh, because I didn't, how for a long time I would tell you, oh, I can't do that. I never graduated high school. Like, no, like I'm not that smart. But I am fucking highly intelligent.
Super.
Just not for a book.
No. And I think going into the book that I'm reading, you know what I mean? It's like finding what you're good at. And finding what you're good at is finding what you love. Like, think about this. Like, I love talking to people. I love telling them about tracking the food because it changed my life. I love being there and answering a text message, a voice memo. I don't love programming. I love doing check-ins with my clients. I love that. Like, I love checking with my clients. But I don't like programming. I don't love it. It's not the point. I don't love training. Like, I don't love that stuff. I don't love giving, form advice. If I need to, I will. I know I'm very knowledgeable in that, but I just don't, not my love. Now I'm figuring out what I love in my brand. I'm gonna focus at it. I mean, I love making content. I love talking to my clients. I love helping them become better. The other things I need help with other people helping with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And like, you're finding what you love and you're sticking to it. And even though some of the things you love, you weren't doing because of other people's, words. But now I think that's why you're becoming a lot more happier. Like, and I notice it'll glow on you, as we talk and we like have, I don't know, like our relationship is very different. And I don't think it's from me. I think it's because of you. Right? Like, and I'm not saying I haven't gotten better. I haven't said I didn't have things work. I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about, I feel like our relationship got better because of you.
Yes.
Right? Because like, I feel like it's more of like I don't know. It's like hard to explain. Like I don't know. I feel like we're two people that we've really clicked. Right? And not forceful.
No.
I think it was just.
We didn't like.
It's like water the seeds.
Yeah.
We that's what I'll say. And I think it's because we realized that lazy people are busy. And we stopped being busy. And I think we started becoming efficient. And we started becoming busy on things that are important to us that made more time for us to be there for the family when we needed to, not when everyone wanted us to.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, we are busy. We're busy, but what are we busy with? Right?
So that actually brings me to a conversation. It just clicked in my head. I have to get it out. When, speaking of busy, when we would talk about, like, you would tell me, like, hey, like, you're falling short here, here, and here. Right? And I would tell you, what are you talking about? I'm so busy. There's no time. I'm like, I do this, I do that, I do that. And then he's like, yeah, but we could hire people to do all that. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? So then I do have to
also, I have to focus on my stuff. Well, now you're really screwed.
Yeah.
We hired everyone. I told you got 60 days to become a coach.
I know. So this brings me to, because for some reason I'm thinking about moms right now.
And I'm not forcing her.
No,
this is a goal.
No, he's forcing my goal.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Just because I know, like, sometimes, like, and I see the comments, like, when we joke around, and, like, I see the girls DM me because you show me.
Yeah.
But I know our relationship is different to most people, but we've also accomplished a lot more than an average couple.
100%, but we also don't share the sweet shit that we do day to day because that's between us.
I thought we do share sweet shit. Like, are we the only couple that talks crap on each other?
No, but I think it's because outwardly we only share, for the most part, like, our funny stuff, our digs at each other.
Okay.
But, like, we're never going to show us cupcaking it in bed. Like, we're not going to be all sweet and cute. Like, we are sweet and cute all the time, but that's not for the camera. That's for us.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I think that's very weird to, like, I don't know, like,
But whatever. So what I was thinking of, what came to mind is, like, the moms that are, like, probably thinking, like, hey, I'm busy. Like, I'm a mom. I have to make the lunches. I have to take the kids to school. I have to clean my house. I have to do the laundry, all this stuff. So valid. So valid. But that's where you rely on your partner. And if your partner's not there, there's a village. And if you don't have a village to help you, then guess what? Let's hire someone to help. Or trade for trade. Hey, you take care of my kid's friend for 2 hours while I clean my house. And tomorrow I'll take your kids for 2 hours while you clean your house. Because then you have the time to focus on yourself, make yourself feel pretty. Or, hey, take care of my kid for an hour and a half while I go to the gym. And then you drop off your kid and we'll swap out. Like, there is always a way. Always a way. If you want to do it.
And you make time for what you want and make excuses for what you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
But busy, valid.
Yeah, we're all busy. But what is that busy with? Right. Because I just want to go back into the beginning of the podcast. Right. a hamster is busy every single day in a hamster wheel, but it
I
goes
was
nowhere.
busy.
I was busy.
Oh, busy.
You know, so reflect on it. You know, what have you been busy with the last 6 days, 6 months, 6 years? And if it's not being busy with things that are making you better, that are pointing to you, that are allowing you to be the version of yourself you want to be, whether it be a better mom, a better brother, a better son, a better uncle, just a better human in general, then are you being busy? Are you procrastinating?
Also, are you busy with your own stuff, or are you busy with other people's shit? That's also a thing.
You know what they say?
Because I used to be very busy with other people's shit.
They say it's easier to help someone else than help yourself.
Exactly.
So let's get out there and win. I like that. Good shit. I like that. Thanks for sharing. You shared a lot on this one. I liked it. Yeah, and I think too, I
But
kind
don't be
of
calling me out like that.
Well, you know, I think you do talk surface level sometimes. I love talking, but people also love to hear you talk.
Yeah.
Right? And you have a lot more to say, and you have a lot more to say than you do. I'm not saying you don't say anything now. So I'm gonna call you out like that, and hopefully I get people backing me up in the comments. Like, yeah, like I mean, I'm not gonna take offense that people also want to hear you talk. I love that, right? Because I don't always want to have to be the one. What if I want there to be a podcast where I talked for 7 minutes and you talked for the 30, right? A mix of the conversation, right? And we'll get you there. But we just, you know, I just know what I've learned is that on podcast, anyone can have on podcast. If you talk surface level, that's when you get the comments. This is on why water's wet. Right?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna text that man and be like, I'm gonna DM like,
I blocked him.
My apologies.
I blocked
Water's dry. You're right.
I drop blocked him because he's an idiot. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I
think
like to dive into the topic because like
I'm open to it 100%. The only thing is I need to find the balance of like, I don't think I necessarily have to like share certain experiences, maybe like how they affected me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that I talked about the whole aunt thing. Because I feel like, I don't know like why I don't like talking about family. And also I don't like putting them on my social media either. So I think maybe that's why I give surface level when it comes to things like that.
I think you could replace it with a person.
Okay.
Right? Like I think about like I talked about a client. But I didn't talk about their name, or I didn't describe them, or say, I don't think I even said male or female. I said a client. And that's how you could separate your real life until sharing your story. But also at the same time,
it's my testimony.
it's our testimonial. And then regardless if family watches this and we say something that rubs them the wrong way, 1, we have a cell phone. 2, we probably use their name. 3, if the shoe fits Cinderella, then fucking wear it.
Facts.
It's Modified Life Podcast. Get out there, become better, kick ass, win, like, comment, subscribe.
Can you subscribe to us? Because we have like 2 followers, right?
No, I don't know.
All this happened for myself and my family. There's no way that this